Want to know who you're going to marry, what it's going to be like, and how exactly your future spouse is going to act. What are they going to do for a living? This is the juicy, timeless pick a card reading for you, my friend. Let's get started. Alright, hello my beautiful lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you just so happen to stumble upon today's pick a card, hello, welcome. My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com, and on this channel I love to make tarot pick a card readings like this one, other tarot readings, and other spiritual related videos. So if that, my friend, is something that you are interested in, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, join the family, and while you're subscribing, make sure you ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl will post future videos like so. You already know, let's go. Period. All right, you guys. So I'm super hyped for this video because, kid you not, this is one of my most highly requested pick a cards, okay? So why not go ahead and do it? All right, so this is going to be pick a card. Who will you marry? Okay, and this is going to give you the information of what their characteristics will be like, what their features will be like, how they're going to treat you, how your relationship is going to be, how your marriage is going to be, and also just information about, overall how this marriage is going to be, if it's going to be your last, your first, if you're going to, how that's going to go. All right. And so I do want to give you this disclaimer. This is for a lot of people. So if this feels like it's not for you, then it just means that it's meant for another beautiful, lovely out there. And also, things change. This is just the energy around you as you are watching this. You can come back a month later and maybe you're feeling called to a different pile. It's because things change. Your actions bring different results. So as of right now, whatever pile you select, this is going to be the outcome. But remember, things change, okay? With that being said, I did have to throw that little disclaimer in there, but I'm super excited for this reading. So make sure you grab your drinks, your snacks, okay, your tea, whatever you feel called to do, and let's just vibe together. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the pile selection. Let's get it, let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So jumping right into today's pick a card reading, the very first thing that I would love for each and every one of you guys to do is to start by taking your 3 deep mindful breaths. What this is going to do is not only is it going to calm your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, but this is also going to help you deeply connect with your intuition and your higher self today to get an accurate, in-depth reading. Okay, so once you take your 3 deep mindful breaths, the very next step is to ask yourself, either out loud or in your head, who will I marry? What will my marriage be like? What is my future spouse like? Continuously ask yourself those questions until you feel called to make a selection. So here before you, I have 4 piles. We have pile number 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Okay, pile 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so as always, please pause this video, fully meditate on the cards if you feel called to, but if you're ready, the timestamps are going to be pinned in the comments as well as in the description box. You already know. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to jump into the reading. I will see you at your pile selection. Let's get started. All right, so tuning into my lovelies that selected pile number 1 with the cappuccino stone and the snowflake obsidian, I believe this is what this is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and see what exactly your future marriage will be like, who you're gonna marry, what is the energy around it. I'm so excited for this, and as you can tell, all right, this pile, she's thick, okay, because I wanted to bring you all the deets, all the tea. You know how I do over here, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. So let's see what tarot cards came through. So you guys have 9 of Wands. Okay, you also have 9 of Cups, 2 9s, okay? Very good energy. We have the Tower card in reverse. We also have the Emperor, okay, followed by Ace of Pentacles. So I'm seeing, honestly, right here, this first card combination, what's coming through here, with the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles, this lets me know that your marriage, it's going to be honestly a big energy that I'm picking up around your marriage. It's going to be making sure that the both of you are financially secure and taken care of. Ace of Pentacles, this is a really good omen to let you know that money won't be a problem, finances won't be a problem. And pairing this with the Emperor, honestly, you know, your marriage, it could be based around having your own business together, like the both of you. But also, come on, doodle. But also this could be the energy of you marrying somebody that's very well off and very wealthy. They're in a higher up position and they're taking care of you financially with this Nine of Cups, and you won't really have to work. That's also an energy that's present here. So it is interesting that the Tower card came through in reverse. And so the Tower card, it talks about basically anything that's on a weak foundation, anything that was built based upon a weak foundation, it crumbles. It has to crumble, because if something is just not on a strong foundation, eventually, whether you want to or not, it's going to fall apart. And so I do feel like with this Nine of Wands, like the first word that comes to me, it's like stress. Okay, you both are very much so going to be passionate about each other, but it's also going to be like this sense of kind of just like maybe you're rushing into it or doing it for the wrong reasons with this Ace of Pentacles and Emperor card. So that is an energy that's coming through for you. I am going to clarify that really quick before we move forward, and just see what this Nine of Wands and this Tower card is about for, you know, your future spouse, who you're going to marry. What is this energy? False promises. So possibly this marriage is built on false hopes, false promises, a lie of some sort. That is the energy here. And so that is something to look out for. Let's see. So we have the Time card. We have I love you. Okay, we have quiet and we have fear. Okay, so possibly you guys could have got married out of fear or for the wrong reasons, but I mean overall that's like something that is coming through for your future marriage. But I do see with this Nine of Cups, this is like a really good card for, you know, just emotional fulfillment, feeling like you have everything in the world that you desire. And you know, it's just really good energy for relationships as well, especially with the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor. So that is something to look into. Yankee Doodle is back. So overall, I do feel like this relationship is going to be built based upon love, though, with the I love you card. But for whatever reason, there's the fear card, and there also is false promises. So, and the invitation card, which is interesting. So whatever that's about, that's some energy there around your future significant other, your future spouse who you're going to marry, okay? So these cards here, I've pulled these cards to kind of give me insight as to how exactly your future spouse is going to look, how they're going to treat you, their characteristics. So we have the Poet, okay? And so this is just signifying that your future spouse is going to be very charismatic, very good with their words, very charming, okay? Very persuasive as well, very good with their words. This card has the energy of this, your future spouse being able to express soul insights in symbolic language. This could also mean that he or she is going to be an actual poet. Another characteristic that your future spouse does have is, but anyways, this card is all about somebody that refines their capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So this just lets me know, Sumerian, right? Okay, so anyways, this lets me know that the characteristic of your future spouse, your future, you know, lover there that you're going to marry, they're going to be very helpful, very sweet people, and they're going to have a big heart to help people that other people are just like, oh, I don't care, I'm not worried about that. So we also have the Hermit card. And so this just lets me know, this could be indicating honestly that your future spouse is a Virgo. They're going to be a Virgo. Or this is just indicating that this is somebody that's going to like their quiet time. Perhaps they're going to be a life path 7. But overall, this is somebody that seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. So this is somebody that is definitely going to need to have some personal time, some me time to just keep things going good, okay? This is also the energy of somebody very smart, somebody that has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, and this could also be symbolizing that whoever you're going to marry is going to be a bit older than you. Okay, so we have the Donjon, okay? So this card is all about spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. So this ties into the Poet card. Your future spouse, who you're going to marry, they're going to be so charming, and whenever this card comes up in a reading, this does indicate that your person is going to be very attractive as well. I'm kind of getting the vibe that maybe they're going to have dark eyes, dark hair, you know, just a very juicy, voluptuous looks overall, but they're going to be very seductive and just very attractive, okay? So that could be the energy of, you know, you rushed into things too soon just off of looks, but then, you know, the feelings came afterward. It's something like that, okay? But I am seeing this is going to be a successful marriage and a power couple energy, okay? So we also have the femme fatale, and this is the energy of somebody basically that they're very attractive, but they sometimes might not be good for you. So that's another energy that's coming through here. This person is going to be very, very, very attractive. I'm just, for some whatever reason, getting the feeling like this person is going to have darker features, you know, very exotic, you know, energy, like just looking very spicy, okay? But yes, we also have the Priest card, and so this card facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So this could be coming through to tell us that your future spouse is going to be very spiritual, very connected with all things spiritual, connecting to different realms, things of that sort. So we also have the Gossip card. So this could be indicating that your future spouse is going to be somebody that loves to communicate, they love talking, they maybe talk too much, you know, they don't really realize it, but they do tend to gossip, okay? So, but overall, communication, I mean, the Poet card did come through, so your future spouse is always, you can spill the tea with your future spouse, you can tell your future spouse anything, and it's going to be like a best friend kind of relationship as well. I'm getting that vibe. And the very last archetype card is the Messiah. And so, serving humanity with humility, okay? So he just has this, or he or she, I'm so sorry. Your future spouse has this energy where they just really want to help the world. And even if they come off as just pushy, it's because they have this energy. They could have Aries in their chart. They really could. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and some fire sign energy, okay, coming through, but strong Aries energy. So they're just going to have like this leadership energy where they just want to take charge, and if they see something is wrong or just not good, they're going to have this big heart to want to fix it or to want to help people. So that is very beautiful. So we're going to see basically what karma cards came through to give us more information as to what your future spouse is all about, what do they enjoy, who they are as a person. So the first house, okay? And so this is about independence. It's all about your desires, your actions, okay? Doing things immediately. So this is that Aries energy. That's what I'm feeling. Your future spouse is going to be very, what's the word? Fixed. I'm feeling fixed, and you know, whatever they put their mind to, they're going to do it. All right, they could come off as intense a little bit, but that's just how they are as a person. Okay, so we also have the 10th house, and this card talks about responsibility, success, becoming a person of power and status, your destiny, your career, where you are going. So this ties into, you know, how your future spouse, who you're going to marry, they're going to be very career and goal oriented. They're going to be very focused on, you know, reaching the top and reaching the highest level of wealth and abundance that they can get. And I feel like your future spouse is going to be of a lot of power, a lot of status. People are going to know your future spouse. That's why I'm seeing here that you might also possibly be marrying into wealth, marrying into that energy. But remember here with this Hermit card, you might kind of feel a little bit like neglected in this relationship, in this marriage, because your partner is going to be working so much, but simply it's to take care of you, your family, and, you know, whoever this future spouse loves in their life, okay? So for the zodiac signs, we have the Cancer. So this is the energy that your future spouse is going to, they're a hopeless romantic, which I see here, but they are really going to be devoted to you. They're going to be an intense lover, very sensitive. They're easily, able to express how they feel, their emotions for you. With this gossip card, communication is very beautiful. Okay. We also have Capricorn, and this makes a lot of sense with this Capricorn energy and the Emperor and this energy to just, have all this power to be the best that they can be. They're going to just be very goal oriented, and they're going to, focus on their goals, focus on business all the time, having dedication, being very focused. So that's an energy that's coming through. And we also have Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter. So your future spouse, really, I feel like a big goal and aspiration that they have in life is to just be the best that they can be, to, constantly be reaching for the stars and just to enjoy the finer things, the luxuries in life. Your future spouse might also be very materialistic as well. Okay, so this card basically talks about getting out in the world. It talks about getting wisdom, understanding, really understanding a lot of things and looking at all the details. Okay, and so these cards here are going to tell us a little bit about, what your future spouse career could possibly be. So energy healing, doing things involving energy healing, that's something, or a gift that your future spouse has. We have the options. So I really am seeing that your future spouse, whoever you're going to marry, they are going to be very talented, very skillful, and they have so many options. Okay, they could run multiple businesses as well. Okay, so whatever their career is, it's going to involve their creative expression, whether that be writing, whether that be studying, painting, anything creative. Okay, and finally we have the environmentalist. And so this is basically the card that talks about somebody that was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. Okay, so those are just some, kind of clues or hints as to what exactly your future spouse is going to be doing for a career. So these cards here, I held the intention that these cards will give us insight as to what exactly your marriage with this person is going to be like, okay? So we have the lessons and blessings, okay? So this is just the energy that in this marriage, the both of you are going to be learning so many lessons. You guys are going to be teaching each other a lot. And I feel like the both of you are going to benefit from this marriage in some way, okay? We have the Angels card. And so for me, this energy is like, okay, you guys are actually going to be divinely brought together. This is going to be a deeper kind of connection that you have, okay? Divinely guided. So we have spirituality and religion. So this is confirming the energy that your future spouse is definitely going to be into spirituality or religion. Overall, that I really feel it's more so spiritual with these cards here. This could definitely, you could be marrying somebody that's into spiritual work with the energy healing and environmentalist card as well, and the priest. But overall, spirituality is going to be playing a big part in your marriage. We have the farm card. So this could just be indicating that maybe you guys are going to buy a farm or live on a farm, or that's what your partner or you dream about doing later in life, okay? We also have the vows, okay, indicating marriage. And we also have forgiveness. So at some point, that's interesting, at some point in your marriage, forgiveness is going to be needed. And that's exactly what this 9 of Wands is, and the Tower in reverse. And remember, that correlates with the false promises, the false hopes, and receiving a message of some sort. So that's something to take into consideration with your marriage, but I do see that you guys are going to overcome it, okay? But, every marriage, every relationship has ups and downs. So okay, so additional cards, we have reconciliation. So this person that you're going to be marrying, perhaps this is somebody from your past. Okay, twin flame, reconnecting, re-getting together. Okay, we have the trust. So your relationship with this person, it's going to, need a lot of trust. I feel like you guys are going to go through something at some point in this marriage where trust is needed and forgiveness is needed as well. We also have this could be the one. So this is the energy you have already met the romantic partner that you seek. And this ties into reconciliation. So you're marrying somebody that you've already met, somebody from your past, okay? You are marrying somebody that you have already met and somebody from your past. Or if you're currently dating somebody, this is the one, okay? Let's see. You also have healing family issues, and this could be the energy of, you know, at some point in your marriage, you guys are going to have to, you know, heal from certain things that occur. But your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, the both of you. And also the playfulness, which this is such a beautiful card to come out in a reading. So your relationship, it's just, I feel like you guys are just like the perfect match, and you guys just mesh together so beautifully. And with this gossip card and the poet, and just, I feel like the connection is going to be there physically, but also just on all levels, okay? This is somebody that you can just express your playfulness, you can be your true self. It's like a deep, comfortable sense that you will have with this partner. All right, and so additional messages, we have number 7, which is crown chakra, and this is the, you know, the most spiritual. This is all about connecting with the spiritual realm, connecting with your guides that walk with you. So I feel like the both of you guys are going to evolve so much together spiritually, a lot of growth. You know, 7 is a number of growth. We also have the clarity of belief. So this marriage is just going to make you look at life differently. You know, your point of view, how you view things is just going to change for the better. Coming together. So, you know, and these cards are representing how your marriage will be coming together. This is basically like 2 of Cups, you know, that deep soul connection. It's not just physical, it's, you know, physical, spiritual, mental, emotional. So it's all of them. And this is somebody that you can talk to about anything. Communication is just beautiful between the 2 of you. And it's just, I feel like you guys are going to be like very close, and you guys could have, you know, just start out as friends. That's an energy that's coming through. So we do have daydreams and decisions, which is a number 7. So like I said, 7s represent growth, okay? And I feel like this is somebody, you know, that you have grown with, or you guys are just going to grow together in a relationship. And this perhaps daydreams and decisions, this is somebody that you think about a lot. You dream about this person a lot, okay? And finally, we have number 5, which is teach. So like I said earlier, like you guys are going to learn a lot from one another, a lot, okay? And we have flow, and we also have move, another 7. So this is a divinely guided connection. This marriage is going to be very successful, and I feel like this is a marriage that is going to be your first and last marriage, or if you've already been married before, this marriage is going to be the one. I don't see any ending. I just see, you know, shakes that occur, but you guys will learn from it and grow from it overall. And I just see you guys are going to be moving a lot in your marriage as well. A lot of movement, a lot of travel. And perhaps your significant other that you're marrying is a teacher, or you're a teacher, and this is coming through here. But overall, group number 1, that was your reading. Comment down below if this person's already in your life, how this made you feel. Let me know down below. Also, if you enjoyed your reading here, make sure you thumbs up this video. Let me know you want to see more like so. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So tuning into the viewers that selected pile number 2 with the rose quartz and the amethyst crystal, let's go ahead and see who you're going to marry, what they're going to be like as a person, how this marriage is going to be. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So first and foremost, you guys have 2 of Wands. Okay. We also have 10 of Knives, which is the 10 of Swords. 5 of Cups. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. King of Cups. And the Devil. No. Okay. So I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to tell you everything that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing here that your next marriage, or whoever you do marry, this relationship, okay, so 2 of Wands, you know, the beginning, it's going to be like, whoa, I want this. I am very passionate about this person. This is so cool. Like, I really, really want, and I feel like you might get married at a young age, or you might be a little bit like rushing into things because you're so excited. But let's be real here. We have the 10 of Swords, which talks about, you know, feeling drained, feeling exhausted, feeling just defeated, feeling hurt, feeling betrayed. We have 5 of Cups, which talks about an ending, being very sad and upset over an ending. And just really, like in this deck, the imagery is somebody that's like, you know, they're drinking and they're just like, oh, like it's just not good. Like, let's be real here. Whoa, I'm so sorry. And so we also have the 10 of Wands in reverse, and this is the energy of just holding on to something that doesn't serve you. It's weighing you down, it's draining your energy, but you're holding on, you know, because you are afraid to let it go. You're like, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen if I let this go, so I'm gonna hold on to it. So I feel like this is gonna be a very unhappy marriage. Whoa. And you know, I'm all for positivity. I don't like, you know, negative readings, but this is what I'm seeing. I feel like this marriage is very unhealthy, unhappy, but a part of you that makes you want to stay is, you know, King of Cups. This spouse of yours might be very charming. They might come off as very sweet, but I feel like this spouse of yours, they might deal with an addiction, or they might have like this really negative energy about them behind closed doors. And it's just not, it's not that good, like not good energy. They might be addicted to drinking or smoking or doing things, or, you know, verbal abuse. It's just, I see you as, you know, watching this reading, I see you as being just very defeated and upset, but you hold on to this and you hold on to it behind closed doors, and it just doesn't serve you. So you see here what you were once passionate about, it's just weighing down. It's going to weigh down on you in the long run. So woo, I just don't see it being healthy, and I see that this is going to end in a divorce. I don't see that this is something that you should keep into your life whenever this does come to you. So jumping into this, these cards are going to tell me about this future spouse. They're going to give me insight as to how this future spouse is as a person. So we have the Victim card. So this card is basically somebody that they're always playing the victim, you know. So for example, they're constantly verbally abusing you and they're hurting your feelings all the time. And when you confront them, they are like, oh, well, playing the victim, basically making you feel bad for what they did to them. And that's the energy. So it's very toxic, you know, that's that double energy, very toxic, very draining. Okay, we have the Avenger. And so this card has the energy, this person has a desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself, and also resorting to violence in the name of a cause. So this could be, you know, really indicating the energy of this future spouse, you know, being very violent or aggressive when they are under this addiction or drinking or whatever it is. Okay, so that's something to look out for. And also the Victim card says playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. Okay, we also have the Addict card. So, and you know, this card is basically somebody that, you know, gets prone to, they get, you know, addicted to things easily, you know. So I'm just getting toxic vibes here, and I'm being real with you. Like, these cards all came out. We also have the Sabotager, okay? So this is basically induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. So I'm really getting kind of like a verbal or maybe even physical abuse energy here, but you're not going to be very happy in this relationship, this marriage at all. We also have the Mediator card. So another trait and, you know, ability that your future spouse has, the gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Okay, so, you know, this person is very, they come off as, you know, very fair, very well, very nice, but I feel like a part of they use that in a bad way as well. So the Prince card, and this makes sense. So your future spouse is going to be very attractive, very charming, romantic charm and potential for power, but also using power for basically self needs, you know, for their self, using their power to get to their advantage. So look out for that. Like, if you meet somebody and at first you're like, oh my gosh, like I need this person, I'm so passionate, they're so attractive, they're so sweet, they're so romantic, but pay attention to the red flags, because I'm seeing that you can really dodge a bullet with this one. really. We have the bully card. Like, whoa, okay. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others, help you confront your inner fears that bully you. This person, your future spouse, also conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. And so this is literally confirming everything that I was saying. I feel like your future spouse is going to be toxic. And I feel like you are going to be walking away from this, and it's going to end, you know, kind of sad. You're just going to feel very drained and exhausted. We have the Seeker card, and so this card says, yet your future spouse has a thirst for wisdom and truth everywhere they go, but also inability to commit to a path once found. So your future spouse is going to be, you know, into a lot of different things. You know, one minute your future spouse is going to be into this, and then the next minute, once they get that, they're going to be like, oh, well, I want to do that. And it's just all over the place. And I feel like your future spouse definitely, they're going to be a learning point for you. But I mean, honestly, if you watch this reading and you kind of pick up on, you know, what to look out for, dodge the bullet. But of course, the universe, spirit works in mysterious ways. Maybe you have to experience this. It's a lesson that you have to go through, okay? So additional messages, you know, how else does your future spouse act? We have the Moon card. And so the Moon also represents the relationship with the mother. So perhaps your future spouse has mommy issues, you know, maybe their mom wasn't there, or, you know, just issues with that. That's also possibility. But this person is going to have a lot of emotional baggages, but also, you know, it's not all bad things here, but I am picking up like a really bad vibe. Like they have to do some self-love work or something, okay? So they're going to be very emotional, very intuitive, very sensitive. They could be a Pisces, Scorpio, okay, or Cancer. So we also have the Sun card. So your future spouse is going to be, you know, a ball of sun, you know, when they are trying to be on your good side. You know, they're just going to have this intensity. You're going to be drawn to them like a magnet because it's this, you know, sun energy. A really good leader, very confident, maybe even egotistical a little bit. We have Mercury. So your future spouse is going to be very good at communicating. Mercury could be very, you know, dominant in their chart. But they're very analytical as well. They analyze things. They're very smart. Your future spouse is very, very, very smart as well. So we have the 9th house. So your future spouse is also going to be interested in spiritual things, thinking about sharing things, doing things in a big way, thinking about philosophies, spiritual things overall. So we have Aquarius. Your future spouse could be an Aquarius. And also this is the energy of your future spouse doing things differently, wanting to be different. And they have this vibe, oh, they're so different, I need to be around them. Okay, so that's something. Also could be a Gemini, which is also that communication energy, very good at communicating, but also, you know, two faces. And this isn't to make Geminis feel bad, but, you know, one minute they're like this, and then the next minute your future spouse is like this, okay? So, you know, like in public, when they're around friends, they're like so sweet, so nice. And then when you get to know them and it's just the both of you alone, they start to act like a bully or rude and, you know, playing victim and sabotaging things. So look out for that. And, you know, I'm just saying this because 10 of Swords, like this energy is just feeling drained, defeated, like you got all of your energy sucked out of you. So your future spouse might even be an energy vampire. Okay, and we also have Scorpio. I picked up that vibe, you know? So, wow. And this could also be indicating that your future spouse is also very secretive. They can come off as just, you know, very, you know, I need to know more about this person, you know? So that's that energy. Very attractive. I feel like your future spouse is going to be very, very, very attractive. And that's what's going to tempt you, okay? So these cards right here are going to give us insight on what your future spouse is going to be doing for a living, how they make their money. So we have the Author card. Okay, so this could literally be indicating that your future spouse is a writer, you know, some way, some shape or form. Music, that vibes for this person, into music, creating music, writing music, leadership. So whatever they do, they're going to be in a higher position and they are going to need to use their leadership skills. I feel like they're a natural born leader, so they're going to really work for themselves, or that's what they're going to want to strive for. We have another writing message, so definitely good at writing, reading books, and we also have spiritual teacher, so they could really be into spirituality and teaching other people as well. So those are just some of the options for what your future spouse could be doing for a living, but overall seems toxic, and I'm seeing that this is definitely not going to end well. I'm seeing that it's going to end, like this marriage, whenever it happens, or if you're currently in this marriage and this resonates with you, it's not. I feel like it's just like a karmic, you know, kind of relationship. It's kind of toxic. So these cards right here are going to give us insight on how exactly this marriage will go, what it will consist of. So the first card is codependency. Okay, addictions are affecting your love life. I feel like this future spouse, they're going to have an addiction of some sort, whether it be cheating, whether it be drugs or alcohol. It's going to be something, and it's not going to make you happy at all. We also have let go of control issues. Okay, so this could be the energy of possibly your future spouse is going to be very controlling, very manipulative as well, okay? Or this could be you, you know, really trying to control the situation, but it just doesn't work out. We have religious factors, so something in regards to your spirituality or your religion is going to play a big part in your marriage. We have the flirtation card. So this is just the energy that even though, you know, all of this kind of hectic energy is around, I feel like you guys will still flirt a lot and things like that. But when it's bad, it's bad. Like, that's what I'm feeling. We do have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So like I said, I don't see that this is going to go very far at all. We have heart-to-heart conversations, you know, so this is just the energy that you guys, throughout this marriage, you guys are going to have to continuously have, like, certain conversations about certain things. But I feel like in one ear and out the other with this energy here. And we also have finances and career. So your finances and your career is going to play a big part in you guys' marriage, okay? So final cards here, we have find balance. So in this marriage, you guys are constantly going to be, you know, seeking balance because there's going to be a need for balance. I feel like one of you guys is going to be putting in more effort than the other. We also have sadness and isolation. So sadness and isolation, this card correlates with Three of Swords. So that's heartbreak. It's, you know, getting hurt, getting betrayed, possibly cheating can come up in this relationship. But overall, you know, I'm not going to paint a picture, but Three of Swords, it's, you know, the energy of being hurt. And I feel like it's just something that, you know, maybe you have to go through. Maybe it's a lesson. Maybe you're going to get something out of it. Maybe you're going to have a child with this person, and that's the blessing that comes through with it, or whatever the case scenario is. We do have love abounds, a new beginning. Okay. So additional messages that are coming through around this marriage change your focus. So I feel at one point you're gonna have to, you guys are gonna go through a shift, a change of some sort. Ooh, wow, interesting. And that change is moving on. So I do see that you guys are gonna end up getting divorced or separated. Wow, look at that. Wow, I'm shooketh. The karmic relationship. This isn't. So whoever you marry, it's not going to be permanent. And I feel like there is something better for you. Okay. And karmic relationships, it's basically, you know, just, you know, learning certain lessons, you know, getting certain lessons from the universe. Okay. We have the arts. Maybe perhaps in this marriage, you're going to, you know, find your passion or find what is there for you, you know, what your soul longs for. We also have imprisonment and slavery. So overall, this marriage is kind of just going to make you feel like stuck, trapped, and you're going to move on. And it's, whoa. All right. I will pull you some additional cards here. You know, and I'm so sorry that it came through this way, but I got to keep it real with you, you know, and maybe now that you've heard this, you can steer clear from this person. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see. Any other additional messages for group 2? Their future marriage. What will it consist of? Any other additional messages for group 2 and their future marriage? Any other additional messages for group 2? Their future marriage. Wow. Okay. So we have the rainbow. This card talks about perfect timing, divine intervention, ascension. So I feel like you guys are literally karmic relationship. You guys are going to be brought together for a reason. It's, soul ties. You have to go through this. We have the book, which talks about mystery, hidden, memory, knowledge, intellect. So I feel like you are going to learn a lot from this person. We have the lion card, which talks about authority, self-esteem, pride, and ego. This relationship, it's actually going to build you up. Even though it sounds scary, I just feel like that's that energy. We have the lily, which talks about established energy, ambition, experience, achievement, maturity, longevity. So you could be married to this person for a while. We have the broom card, first card that came out. This card talks about unwanted, unpleasant, don't need it, repetitive, feels good when it's over, unavoidable. So this marriage, it's unavoidable. I feel like it's in your, soul ties, okay? And so we have the tracks, which is steady forward movement, go the distance. So it's going to be a journey for you, but you're going to learn certain things. You're going to gain something from this marriage. So with that being said, group number 2, comment down below if this resonated with you, if you kind of feel like you know what this is about. If you are currently married and this is what it's like, I would love to know. Let me know down below. Okay, also thumbs up this video. Lets me know you want to see more like so. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So tuning into the viewers that selected pile number 3 with the rainbow or angel quartz, it's something like that, and clear quartz. Let's go ahead and see what your future marriage will be like, who you're gonna marry, what they're gonna be like. Let's see what the tea is, baby. All right, so let's start with the tarot. Let's see what's coming through for you. So we have the Hermit, okay? We have Queen of Wands. We have 3 of Wands, so a lot of fire, a lot of passion. We have 6 of Cups, that's really cute. Children, a lot of children. We have 2 of Knives, 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. And we also have 6 of Wands, 2 6s, okay? That's balance, okay? A lot of give and take. I feel like this is gonna be a healthy marriage. Okay, so with the 6 of Wands here, this card talks about success. It talks about victory. It talks about, approval. It talks about applause. People, really looking at you and they're like, whoa, I'm so happy for you. So I feel like your family, your friends are going to really feel like you made a really good decision, a really good choice with the person that you choose to marry. And I feel like the 6 of Wands talks about a successful marriage, okay? A really strong, healthy marriage. That's that energy. And it's interesting because you have 6 of Cups. And so 6 of Cups, it talks about, playfulness, that fun, lighthearted, childlike energy. So this could be indicating that this future spouse, whoever you're going to marry, this could be somebody that, you grew up with or somebody from your childhood. But also, this could be the energy that this person that you're going to marry, you guys are going to have children together, okay? So that's very beautiful. A lot of give and take. That's the energy of the 6, okay? So the Hermit. I feel like the Hermit card could be indicating that this marriage, it's going to come after a long time of being single, being alone, isolating yourself. That's when this is going to come to you. But also, the Hermit, it's ruled by Virgo, and that's the energy of analyzing certain things. But also the Hermit card talks about going within and soul searching, figuring out yourself, finding yourself, getting away from people, spending time, just by yourself. So like I said, I do feel like you're going to be meeting this person that you're going to marry after a long time of being single, or after you get out of like a bad relationship, something like that. We also have Queen of Wands, and so this is the energy that your partner, whoever you're going to marry, they're going to be very attractive, very social, and a busy person. They're going to have a busy social life, but you're going to enjoy that. And also when I look at this card, I feel like your future spouse is just going to always constantly admire you and tell you how handsome or gorgeous you are as a person. That's that energy here with this Queen of Wands, okay? So 3 of Wands, I feel like this is like a power couple goals with 3 of Wands here. I feel like you guys are just going to, establish a lot together, work together as well. That's that energy. But overall, I'm just feeling power couple. So Two of Wands or Two of Swords that came through here for you in this marriage. And it's right next to Four of Pentacles. I really feel like you guys, one of you might be holding on to baggage and you might have your guard up a little bit. And it's interesting because how I picked up the fact that you're going to be meeting this person after a long time of being single and just finding yourself after a bad relationship, or just, you know, after whatever the situation is. But, you know, one of you guys might come into this marriage or this relationship kind of with you're crossed, okay? Your guard's up. You don't really want to, one of you won't want to let somebody in. You might be holding on to other baggage, holding on to problems with this Four of Pentacles. But I do feel like you guys are going to work past that. So that's exciting. That's very good, very nice. But I do feel like this is going to be a successful, happy marriage overall. Four of Pentacles though, this could also be indicating finance problems, or, you know, just, you know, constantly saving and not spending, you know, that kind of energy. That could be your future partner being a little bit frugal. But overall, I feel like this is going to be a very happy, healthy relationship and marriage. So these cards right here, these are going to tell us a little bit about your future spouse, how they're going to act as a person, things like that. So first card here is the Detective. So this just lets me know that your future spouse is going to be great at observing things with this Hermit energy, great at observing things. They're going to have an eye to see certain things that other people might just not notice. Very intuitive. So you can't lie to this person at all. Your future spouse, you know, you just cannot do that. Okay. We also have the Slave card. And so this is the energy of maybe perhaps your future spouse is going to be working all the time, or they're just so sweet and it's hard for them to say no. And so they're always, you know, bending over backwards and helping people and, you know, always saying yes. Like this can be like a yes man. Just always doing things for people. They might have a problem saying no, honestly. Okay. So we also have the Engineer card. So this could be the energy that possibly your future spouse is going to be an engineer, but this is also the energy that your future spouse has the ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas, okay? So we also have the Goddess card. And so this card is the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Your future spouse is also going to be a warrior, okay? So strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. All right, so just having that powerful, strong energy here. And I feel like a lot of people with the Six of Wands, a lot of people are going to be looking up to your future spouse, okay? That's the energy there. We also have Angel, okay? And so this card says helping those in need with no expectation in return. And that's that slave energy, just always saying yes, even if, you know, they're tired or they don't feel like it. It's hard for them to say no because of their heart, how caring they are as a person. Additional cards is the Magical Child. And so this card is all about seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. So this is going to be a very positive person. And I feel like if you struggle with, you know, just feeling kind of negative or having negative thoughts, your future spouse is going to bring you up and help you release those old limiting beliefs as well. So that's very powerful, okay? The Mother card. And so this could be indicating that down the lines, you're going to be a mother, or this is going to be the mother of your children, vice versa if you're a boy or girl. But also, this could be indicating that your future spouse has a strong connection with their mother, or their mother might play a big part in their life, okay? So, but overall, this is just the energy that your future spouse has, you know, just this ability to nurture. They have patience. They can give unconditional love and joy in giving birth to life, okay? So, they're very sweet. I feel like, honestly, their energy, that might be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but they could be any of the signs, but I'm just feeling Pisces for some reason. Just very sweet. So we have the Saturn card. So this lets me know that your future spouse is going to be very mature. They're going to be very smart. They're not going to half-ass, you know, the rest things. They're going to be very smart, okay? They're going to be very realistic. They're going to, you know, bring you back down, help you be more realistic and see things from a very mature and realistic point of view. Your future spouse is also going to, just be somebody that has a lot of faith, a lot of hope in things. And that makes sense because we have the magical child, which the belief that everything is possible. So your future spouse is going to be very positive, okay? Even though they, are very mature and they're being realistic and, they look at the truth in things, they also have this ability to just have faith and just believe that anything can happen, I'm feeling like your future spouse is really good at manifesting. So additional cards is the 11th house. And so this is all about for humanity's sake, your hopes and wishes, do it for the future, freedom, associations, and your circle of friends. So you might meet your future spouse from your circle of friends or whoever you grew up around, that energy. But also this is the energy that your future spouse will have a lot of friends and, they just like to hang out with their friends because they just are so charming and so cool to be around. We also have the 7th house. And this is all about balance, cooperation, partners, relationships, getting a fair deal. So I feel like there's just going to be a lot of balance, a lot of good energy in this marriage. I feel like there's going to be a lot of good communication. And also your spouse, this person, whoever it is that you're going to marry, they're going to always want to make sure that you are okay with everything. So they're the type of spouse to be like, okay, before I buy this, let me call, my significant other to make sure that everything's good. All right, so the zodiac signs that your future spouse could be, they could be a Leo, and this could be sun, moon, rising, Venus. It could just be in their birth chart, but Leo energy. We have Pisces. I really felt strong Pisces, okay? And we also have Taurus. Okay, so these are like the signs that they embody. So with Taurus, strong, also very materialistic, thinking about the future, being practical, thinking about their resources, and also Leo, it's the leadership, a big ball of sunshine, fun to be around, big smile. Pisces, they're a dreamer, they're very sensitive and just emotional, and they are just so sweet. Okay, so those are the potential zodiac signs, and these cards here, they're going to give us insight of what your future spouse, whoever you're going to marry, what they do for a living. So we have freedom. So what your future spouse is going to be doing for a living, it involves them being free. This is a free soul. They don't want to be chained down. They don't want a 9-to-5. We have the artist, okay? So they could be an artist of some sort. We have crystals, working with crystals. We also have nutrition. They could work with nutrition. We also have the builder card, okay? So this card talks about building anything. It could be, building a business, building houses, or, just building anything, building websites, things like that. But overall, this is so sweet. The family card, loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So overall, this is a family person. They love family. They love being around their family, and they want the freedom to be able to spend time with their family. And with the 6 of Cups, it makes a lot of sense here, okay? And like I said, with the 6 of Wands, I really feel like your friends, your family, they're going to be so happy with the choice that you make to, settle down with this person. Like, whoa, okay, this is so sweet. All right, so we have worth waiting for, and it's so beautiful because in the beginning of the reading, I picked up that you're going to be single for a period of time before you meet this person, honestly. So this spouse, this future spouse, whoever you're going to marry, it's going to be worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And I feel that, like, this is so powerful. We also have children, so you guys are definitely going to be having more than one child. We have love yourself first, and that's the lesson. Like, you're going to have to start to love yourself first before this person can enter your life. We have retreat. So, this is the energy that you guys will just, disconnect from the world and have that one-on-one time together. Very sweet, very beautiful. Release your ex. So whenever you release your ex fully, that is when this lover, this, future spouse is going to enter your life. And this is going to be your soulmate, twin flame even, so your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you both together. So remember that. Additional cards, we have confront. Okay, so I feel like this marriage is going to help you confront these old limiting beliefs or these trust issues or having your guard up. That energy, like this is the energy of what is around you at the moment with this future spouse. We have shine, and so I feel like this marriage is just gonna bring out your true glow, your true shine, bring out your happiness, and you can finally be yourself with this person as well. We have number 6, which is love, a lot of balance, and this is basically like the Lovers card. And so the Lovers card, it talks about a divine, union. You guys are divinely brought together, okay? This isn't like no coincidence. You guys were divinely brought together, or you guys will be divinely brought together, and there's going to be so much balance, proper communication. It's just going to be amazing. We have number 6, which 6 is a theme in this reading, and this is all about giving and receiving. So the same energy that you put into this relationship is the same energy that your partner will put into the marriage. So it's just so beautiful. Good vibes. This marriage, will also bring you so much joy and stability. It's going to be very stable. We also have throat chakra. So this just ties into the amazing communication, the amazing bond that the both of you guys will have with one another. So we have the spouse card. Okay, which is going to be indicating that this is going to be, honestly, you guys are going to have a beautiful wedding, like a fancy wedding, a bomb wedding, a really good one. We also have the Father card. So we have the mother and the father that came up in this reading. So you guys are definitely having children together. We have authority figures. So this could be the energy that this marriage will help you, get a better foundation for yourself, have better authority with yourself and how you talk to people. But also, this could be the energy of possibly your future spouse, being very authoritative, okay? We also have baby, so children have come up so much in this reading. Wow. We also have wars and battles, okay? And so this could honestly be indicating that, up and down energy, every relationship, every marriage has, ups and downs. So, this could be indicating, like kind of clashing a little bit with this 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, like, not really, one of you guys isn't going to be fully open yet, and, holding on to limiting beliefs, old, thought processes or thought patterns that just don't serve you, or whoever's holding on to it. So, it's going to be a very beautiful marriage, but also, some of it, sometimes it might, you might argue, or you might, clash heads or, butt heads about certain things. But overall, like, I see that this is very good energy. I feel like this is going to be, honestly, like your last relationship. Whenever you marry this person, this is like it. Like, this is that energy here. Okay, so group number 3, that was your reading. And it's so cute how the lamp turned, I didn't turn it. It turned this color during the reading. So that is so amazing. But yeah, if this resonated with you, if you're excited, let me know down below. Leave a comment, okay? Also, thumbs up this video lets me know you want to see more like so. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the last, definitely not least, group. Let's go. All right, so tuning into my lovelies that selected pile number 4 with the turquoise crystal, and I'm not sure what this one is. I got a long time ago. Let's go ahead and see what exactly your marriage will be like, who you're gonna marry, how they're gonna be as a person. I'm so excited to see what's coming through for you. So you guys have King of Knives, okay? King of Swords. So, this is going to be this marriage, I feel like the person that you're going to be marrying is going to be very serious, when they need to be, okay? Very serious, very smart, very wise as well. That's that energy. We also have 6 of Pentacles. So honestly, finances, good in this marriage, okay? We have justice, balance, okay? We have temperance. Okay, yeah, this is ruled by Jupiter. So I feel like finances, I feel like your spouse is going to have a really good job as well, the both of you. We have 8 of Cups. We have the Fool. And we have the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is a really good card. It talks about growth. It talks about fertility. It talks about expansion as well. So I feel like you guys are going to grow together, okay? That's like the theme here, like growing together, giving birth. That's the energy. So whoever you're going to be marrying, this is going to be somebody you're going to have a child with. And I feel like with this Fool card, you are going to, do so many new things, try new things with this spouse, okay? This is also like a spontaneous, like, okay, I'm so excited. Let's just go travel. Let's go to this different state, like just randomly. Like that's the energy here. Temperance is ruled by Jupiter, which is all about expansion, you know, the finer things in life. So I feel like you guys will be living really good. Justice, it talks about good karma. It talks about the scales balancing. It's just a really good card to come up, especially when it's upright. And so overall, I feel like this relationship, it's going to be a lot of balance, a lot of proper give and take. Very good energy. So I'm going to clarify really quick what this Eight of Cups is about. What is this Eight of Cups about for group 4, their future marriage? Trust. All right, so we have the trust card. We have speeding up within a year, neutrality, old wounds. Okay, so interesting. So Eight of Cups traditionally is about, honestly, this is the energy of emotionally detaching from something. And so I feel like when you get into this marriage, when you meet this person that you're going to marry, perhaps you're going to have a lot of old wounds, and you might even have a child with somebody else. But, you know, Eight of Cups, this is, you know, telling you to just trust and go with the flow. And you might even feel like you're rushing into this with this speeding up card. But overall, I feel, honestly, like this energy starting out with just these cards, especially with Empress being here, this marriage is going to make you very happy. You know, it's going to help you express your feminine energy, whether you're a guy or a girl. Either way, it's going to make you very happy. Okay. And I feel like, honestly, with this King of Swords, this person that you're going to be marrying, they're going to be the opposite. They're going to be the complete opposite of you, but it's like opposites attract here. Okay. So with that being said, really quickly, we're going to pull some cards. So these cards specifically, these are going to tell us how exactly your future spouse is as a person. You know, what are they like? What do they do for a living? So we have the Athlete. So your future spouse has a dedication to transcending physical limits, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. So your future spouse could really be into, you know, building muscle, working out, going to the gym, into health, things like that. And honestly, your future spouse is just going to be into being the best that they can be, you know. We have the Hero card. Wow. So your future spouse has a passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So they're constantly wanting to better themselves. They're constantly wanting to improve their self. Okay. And a lot of people might look up to your future spouse as well. We have the Damsel. And so this card is all about understanding the nature of healthy romance, inspires you to rely on yourself. And so I feel like this is a lesson that possibly this future spouse could teach you, understanding healthy romance and showing you what a healthy relationship is. That's very interesting. We have the Eternal Child. And so this is just the energy that your future spouse might come off as childish to some, but really this is somebody that has the determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. So even when your future spouse, whoever it is that you're going to marry, even when this person gets older, they're going to look young. I feel like this future spouse of yours really takes pride in their appearance. They take pride in what they look like. They're going to be very attractive. A lot of people find them attractive. They might come off as self-centered. They're always looking in the mirror, or they're always, you know, just grooming themselves, but it's because they want to look good, you know? So we also have the Trickster card. And so transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Okay, so basically this is the energy of somebody that, you know, jokes around. They play tricks on people. This is a trickster here. So your future spouse is going to be a trickster. All right, we have the Scribe card, preserving knowledge and information. So this could be meaning that your future spouse is into journaling, writing. They could be, you know, into those kind of things. And I feel like they read a lot of self-help books, you know, anything to better themselves, anything to make themselves better as a person. They're into it. All right, we have the Alchemist. All right, so this card talks about transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Okay, and this, for me, this is the energy of basically turning nothing into something, creating whatever it is that they desire. So your future spouse, they're going to be living their dream life, and I really feel like they're going to be into manifesting. They're going to be into those kind of things. We also have the Judge card, which correlates with justice. So this could honestly be indicating that your future spouse could be a judge, honestly, or, you know, they just have this energy that they need to balance justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power, okay? So they can see, you know, both sides of a situation and they can balance the scales easily. And they don't like to see injustice either. So that's the energy around your future spouse. Additional messages, 8th house, okay? And this talks about major changes. So I feel like your future spouse is always going to be trying new things, always going to be switching things up, trying new things, starting new things. Also, the 8th house is about getting and using power, use other people's resources, personal power. So those are all things. Maybe your future spouse might use your resources, like get gains from that. But I feel like they're gonna be a person of power. We have Libra. Okay, so your future spouse could be a Libra, and also that makes sense because, like, with grooming yourself, taking care of yourself, Libra is ruled by Venus, you know, which is beauty. It's, you know, just feeling good. It's love. It's that gorgeous energy. So, but I also feel like your future spouse is going to be deeply committed to you, deeply, you know, devoted to you, because your future spouse loves being in relationships. They love romantic things, okay? So your future spouse could also be an Aries. And we have the 3rd house. So this is all about making connections, getting your ideas going, all about your ideas, okay? And also who or what is around you. So I feel like your future spouse is going to gain benefits in life from, you know, you or somebody else, okay? That's how they're going to gain their momentum here, give and take. So, wow, we have the Venus card. So this is indicating that your future spouse is going to be very attractive, very gorgeous, just appealing overall. And this is also about good times, getting pleasure, attraction, charm, beauty, just the way that they are. So I feel like you're really gonna, the both of you are gonna enjoy each other, but you're really gonna enjoy this person. They're gonna be a breeze to be around. We have the 2nd house. So this talks about, you know, being patient. So your future spouse is definitely patient. They're definitely hardcore into what they value, what they believe, their resources as well. And they could also be a Virgo. Okay, so additional cards. These cards here are going to tell us what exactly your future spouse does for a living. How do they make their coin? So we have light and love. So their purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. We also have travel, so that explains why the moving around constantly. So your future spouse, whoever you're going to marry, they're constantly going to be moving. They're constantly going to have to travel. That's what their work involves. We have animals, so they could be working with animals. We have yoga. They could be a yoga instructor or, you know, a gym trainer or certain things like that. We have the books. So their career, their life purpose involves books, and we also have the study. So constantly studying, evolving, and helping themselves grow and getting better as a person. So that's really good. I feel like some people might feel like your future spouse is like into themselves, stuck on themselves, but they just know the value of taking care of themselves, okay? So these cards here, these are going to clue us into how exactly this marriage is going to go, what it's going to be like, you know, what you can expect. So you deserve love, all right? So I feel like this future spouse, they're going to show you like you're lovable, you deserve love. So perhaps your exes, you know, didn't really show you this affection like your future spouse is going to, but that's that energy very soon. So this is indicating that you are going to be meeting this future spouse very soon. Okay, wow. We also have a wedding. So yes, you guys are going to be getting married. This is going to be a new love. This is going to be somebody that you have yet to meet, okay? Also, a lot of passion, a lot of, you know, attraction, that chemistry, that sexual energy between you two, and honeymoon. So this could be indicating that you guys' honeymoon is going to be very spicy, very feisty. Also, attraction. Yeah, the attraction is there 100%. All day, every day. You are going to be, I mean, both of you are going to be so attracted to one another. And with the Temperance card, it's like you guys are going to be each other's dream person. All right. Perhaps he's going to be manifesting you as well. So we have let your friends help you. So you could be meeting this person through mutual friends or from, you know, getting introduced to this person from a friend. And also, reminder for you watching this, it is safe for you to love. It's time to open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay? And this could be a lesson that your future spouse is going to teach you to open that heart chakra and just let it come to you. So additional cards as to how this marriage is going to go. We have the blossom, so very successful, very healthy, planting a seed and it just blossoms, it just grows. We have lead, 4. Okay, 4 is all about structure, stability. So this is going to be a very a firm foundation, a good foundation marriage. It's going to be very healthy. Okay. And I feel like your partner is going to lead the way, especially with this King of Swords. They're going to do all the talking, but I feel like you don't mind that. We also have take the lead. Okay. So, this is interesting. Your partner, your spouse could, be teaching you how to, be the voice and take the lead and teach you how to be a leader. Okay. We also have 8, success and growth. So financially, you guys are going to be taken care of. But overall, this is going to be a successful, longevity marriage. Okay. We have a number 3, which is reach out. I feel like your future spouse is going to teach you, show you, how to communicate more. Maybe you're a shy person. Who knows? We also have number 7, choose your battle. Okay, interesting. We have the number 9, which is seek, which is basically like the hermit card. So, and this is all about getting that wisdom, finding yourself, knowledge. Okay, I feel like your marriage is going to be filled with, learning things, uncovering things, discovering things. We also have rebuild, okay, which is equals up to a 7, which is all about growth. Okay, so I feel like this marriage is really going to help you redefine who you are and, rebuild yourself from whatever, was prior to meeting that person. So we have the orphan card. So this can honestly be, indicating that perhaps your future spouse was an orphan or they were neglected as a child and they had those issues, or this could be your energy, or this could just be the energy of you feeling abandoned or your future spouse feeling abandoned in their previous relationship. We have the monk or nun, which is really all about spirituality, meditation, peacefulness. So your future spouse is definitely into that kind of energy, and so are you. I feel like meditation sessions together. Love life. So for me, this card is just popping up like your love life is going to be full of just passion, intensity. It's never really going to dull out. We also have the mother card. So your future spouse's mother might play a big part in their life, or your mother might play a big part. However that comes into manifestation. Transportation, you guys are going to be traveling a lot, moving a lot, changing locations a lot. And finally, wisdom. A lot of wisdom that both of you guys are going to obtain. You're going to teach your future spouse things, and they are going to teach you certain things. And this is a power couple energy here. Very strong, very secure, and this is just beautiful. Okay, so group number 4, that was your reading. Comment down below if you're excited. If this has already resonated with you, let me know down below. Also, thumbs up this video, lets me know you want to see more like so. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.